Keep the Crown is a part strategy, part chance game for 2 to 6 players. The game comes with a board, because it's a board game, a pair of dice, a crown marker, a wand marker, and 150 poker chip style pieces. Within the pieces there are a bunch of gold coins, a bunch of silver coins, and a bunch of gems, including sapphires, rubies, emeralds, and the most valuable, diamonds. There are also these two guys. We'll meet them later. Players take turns putting pieces on the board trying to earn points. The board slowly fills up, and when it does, the player with the most points wins the game. We will learn more about taking turns soon, but first let's talk about scoring points. After all, that's how you win the game. There are 3 ways to make a score. The first way, getting 3 or more identical coins in a straight line. Coins of mixed values don't count. Coins of mixed colors don't count. All coins must be identical. The second way to score, get 3 or more gems of the same color in a straight line. Ooh, rubies. Shape doesn't matter as long as they are the same color. Yay, emeralds, even better. The third and final way to score, 3 or more gems of the same shape in a straight line. You've probably picked up on this by now, but your score is equal to the total points of all the pieces in the set. So this set is worth 50 points. Again, 3 ways to score. Identical coins, gems all the same color, gems all the same shape. You can score some bonus points too, but we'll discuss that in the next section. After a score, we remove the pieces and stack them to the side, face up in the loot pile. This makes it possible for everyone to easily tell how many valuable pieces are still in play. And whenever somebody scores enough points to become the leader, they earn the crown. Besides just looking cool, having the crown comes with a perk. But for now, just remember that your goal is to get and then ultimately keep the crown until the end of the game. If you do that, you'll be the winner. Okay, now that you know what you're shooting for, let's talk about taking turns and placing pieces on the board. Begin with all pieces face down, mixed, and stacked to the side. We'll call this the vault. Players select 5 pieces for their hand. The game begins with 2 pieces selected from the vault face up on the starter marks on the board. Let's jump ahead and look at the game a little farther into the action and pretend it's your turn. When you are up, there are 2 parts to your turn. Playing a piece from the vault and then playing from your hand. First up is the piece from the vault. Pick a random piece and turn it face up. Then determine where it goes by rolling the dice and placing the piece where the letter diagonal intersects the number diagonal per the dice. For example, a roll of B2 would go here, or a roll of D4 would go here, and a roll of green 3 would go here. What happens if a piece is already there, like in spot C1? We just follow the arrows and slide to the next space. If that spot is already taken, we just keep following the arrows on the board until we settle into an empty spot. If the piece from the vault just happens to make a set, you get those points. Also, if you roll a double color, it's considered magical, and you get to place the piece anywhere you like. Okay, that's how you play the piece from the vault. The second part to your turn is playing from your hand. When you play a piece from your hand, just remember these 3 simple rules. Gold plays next to gold, silver plays next to silver, and gems play next to gems. So, if you had a gold 2, you could play it next to any other gold coin on the board. So you could play it to any of these spots. However, if you played it here, it would make a set of 3 gold coins and you would earn 6 points. If you had a silver 5, it could play in any of these spots which are next to another silver coin. But there's no way to make a set with just the 1 piece. However, if you can score by using multiple pieces from your hand, you can play them all. So, if you had 2 silver 5s, you could put both of them down here to score a set worth 15 points. You can play as many pieces as you have as long as they are all in the same line and create a scoring set using at least 1 piece already on the board. So, if somehow you were lucky enough to have 4 sapphires in your hand, you could play them all here for 35 points. Once you play a piece from the vault and 1 or more pieces from your hand, your turn is over. You need to draw ample pieces from the vault to replenish your hand so that you always have 5 pieces, then pass the dice to the next player and the game continues. So that's the basic gameplay, but let's look at a few special situations. You like perfection? Well, if you can get a set of gems that are all the same color and the same shape, we call that a perfect set, and you get triple points. So these 3 rubies are worth 30 points, but these 3 rubies are perfect and worth 90 points. It's also considered perfect and worth triple points if you get a same shape set with one of each type of gem: a sapphire, a ruby, an emerald, and a diamond. Nice! That's 171 points right there. And remember these guys? Well, let me introduce you to them formally. This is the wizard. He's magical and can transform into any piece you want in order to complete a set. Here he's used to complete a set of coins. Some may call that wasting a wizard, because wouldn't you rather use him as an emerald? Or you can use him to complete a same shape set of gems. Pretty cool, huh? But nobody's perfect, and this is true for the wizard as well. He always counts as 10 points, and the set does not earn any bonuses for being perfect. So whereas the perfect rubies are worth 90, with the wizard they're only worth 30. But if you can use 2 wizards at once, you get a double wizard bonus that scores double points. So this set is now worth 60 points. If you can use 3 wizards, you earn triple points. 4 wizards, quadruple, but I wouldn't expect to see that anytime soon. Now let's talk about this guy, the thief. Playing the thief from your hand lets you steal any piece from the board. Just pick up the desired piece and put down the thief in its spot. Once the thief is on the board, the thief matches nothing and will be there for the duration of the game as a blocker. And the thief is so sneaky that his play doesn't even count, so you get to go again. You can now play the piece you just stole or any other piece in your hand. You can also play the thief to a blank spot on the board if you wish, and just draw a new piece from the vault. This might be a good strategy for somebody in the lead hoping to end the game soon. Remember the crown marker that should always be with the current score leader? Well, here's the perk. If you have the crown before it's your turn, you have the option of playing twice, as long as you don't use either play to score. So having the crown doesn't allow you to rack up more points directly, but it does let you place more pieces strategically to the board or refresh your hand with pieces from the vault. It's good to be the leader. And then there is the wand. It goes to the player who's in sole possession of last place. Because we figure that person may need a little help, the wand comes with this nice perk. When it comes time to play the piece from the vault, the player with the wand doesn't have to roll the dice. They simply pick a random piece from the vault and play it to any open spot that they like. It's just like rolling one of the magical rolls with the dice. If the person with the wand scores enough to move out of last place, they pass the wand to the new player in last. And that's basically it. Take turns scoring points and try your best to get and keep the crown until the board fills up. See the printed rules or the advanced video for extra details like what to do in case of a tie, running out of pieces, how to take a draw, and other nuances of the game. But for now, you know the basics, so you can jump in and start playing. Good luck, have fun, and I hope you get to keep the crown.